What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker. In this episode, we're doing Multigrain Cheerios with real strawberries. As some of you might remember, I have done Multigrain Cheerios. They did get a C, but I was very much pleasantly surprised by them. I think if you just sort of want a plain Cheerio, they are definitely the way to go over just a D-ranked Cheerio, just basic. So having that base going in here has me pretty interested. However, we have not really had a great sort of showing with real strawberries and things, just because dried strawberry isn't really how I like the strawberry flavor. Like, I'd sort of rather prefer just the fake strawberry flavor over dried strawberry, or just cut up strawberries on your own, I guess, but obviously not an option for a packaged cereal. So we'll see how this combination of good, pleasant surprise multigrain Cheerios versus tumultuous real strawberry situation sort of works out. But let's just try it out, see what we think. Okay, yeah, smells like dried strawberry, but also some grains, believe it or not. Okay. So we've got our multigrain Cheerios, we got our dried strawberries. Pretty decently sized strawberry pieces in here. At least looking at the top here, not a ton. This sort of seems like a marshmallow situation here, but we'll see how the rest of the bowl sort of shakes out. Okay, let's make sure. I'll do 2 strawberry pieces for the first bite. Okay. Again, enjoying the multigrain Cheerio base here. And strawberry flavor, it's still, dried strawberry, so not as good as a regular strawberry. But I think it is kind of working a bit better with the multigrain Cheerio than some of the other pieces we've done. But I'll see how I feel about it as we keep going. So a few more bites in now, and I think the multigrain Cheerio is still my favorite part of this. The strawberries aren't showing up a ton, so it's more like, oh hey, you got some strawberry in this one. So that sort of aspect, instead of having it be too overwhelmingly dried strawberry, is working out okay for me. I still don't love dried strawberry. I'm going to keep saying this constantly. I'd rather just have a real strawberry, but I think it's blending a bit better than I was worried it might. The milk isn't looking too strawberry-y, but we'll see if there's some sort of taste change happening. Might just be from my last bite. It wasn't huge. It tasted much more like multigrain Cheerio. Yeah, I think it's mostly the multigrain taste in the milk here. The strawberry isn't really like melting or falling apart or anything, so like still fairly white milk. Yeah, but not too upset about that. It's not bad or anything. It's just not a real exciting milk flavor. I enjoyed having multigrain Cheerios again, and I think I've kind of accepted dried strawberries for what they are, so a bit of a win-win on this one. What's interesting about this cereal is it's not really like a flavor change. You're still keeping that base multigrain Cheerio, you're just adding in those strawberry bits. So I like multigrain Cheerios. This is still multigrain Cheerios. You're not changing anything about those. So that's working out okay. And then you're adding in the dried strawberries, which one last time, prefer normal strawberries, but they're not necessarily detracting at all from a multigrain Cheerio. It's just, here's an additional thing in this bowl. Like, there is a taste difference, obviously, but it's not affecting the taste or the texture or anything with the multigrain Cheerio. So it's sort of just like a horizontal move versus like a vertical move, you know? So what that means is that I'm going to give multigrain Cheerios with real strawberries a C. The same rank as multigrain Cheerios, and I think I've kind of made that case pretty clear here, where it's just multigrain Cheerios plus some strawberries. Not changing anything about multigrain Cheerios, so that's still totally C-worthy, and I don't think my sort of awkwardness with dried strawberries is enough to move it in any direction. I think it's just, if you wanted a bit of fruit in your multigrain Cheerios and didn't want to go through the effort to cut it up yourself, this is a potential option for you. I still think multigrain Cheerios should sort of be the base for a lot of the Cheerios going forward. So this gives me hope that maybe they'll start doing more sort of experimentation with the multigrain Cheerio. So if nothing else, this is a possible sign of good things to come. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you've tried multigrain Cheerios with real strawberries and what you thought about them. If, like me, you enjoyed multigrain Cheerios and you thought, all right, this is an all right addition, you can let me know. If you really dislike dried strawberries more than me, if that detracted for you, you can let me know. Or if you love them, or if you have real strong feelings negatively or even more positively about multigrain Cheerios, you can let me know. Really, this one just gives you a lot of options to share your feelings, because you sort of got the axis of your feeling of multigrain Cheerios and then an axis for your feeling of dried strawberries. So you can kind of let me know what quadrant you find yourself in. Or feel free to share any ideas you have for what multigrain Cheerios could do next. For me, I think my favorite of the dried fruits is banana. So if we did a multigrain Cheerios with real bananas, I think that could work out pretty well. But if you've got some other ideas, feel free to share. But until next time, stay delicious.